Hello students, welcome back, and today we are going to continue with the chapter geography as a discipline. So in the previous video we did many things like introduction to the topic, okay, the term geography, what is it, things related to geography, as well as the evolution of geography over the years and the contribution of many scholars, okay, for in the evolution of geography. Those were the things that we did in the first video, okay, and the link of the video is already there in the description. You can go through it anytime you want. So let's continue with this chapter. And in the first video we ended with a sentence or the statement that geography is considered to be mother of all science. Okay, now why it is considered as the mother of all science, so that is what we need to discuss. Okay, so I will be explaining this topic or discussing on this particular statement. Okay, so here the geography as an integrating discipline. Okay, integrating discipline means sum up everything. Integrated means sum up everything in one as a whole. Okay, so geography is also the same kind of discipline. Every other subject has their roots to geography, so that's why we call it as integrating discipline. So geography adopts a very holistic approach. Okay, now holistic, the term holistic means certain things which are related to one particular idea. Okay, so geography, as I said, is an integrating discipline, means all the other subjects have something in common with geography. Okay, so that's why geography keeps a very holistic approach in its study. So in order to understand, we need to look at this diagram over here. So in this diagram you can see many physical sciences are related with geography, okay, as well as many social sciences are related with the geography, means it has its roots to geography. Okay, so from here I'm going to take few examples and try to explain the relation of geography with all the other subjects. For example, first one, if you see maths, isn't it, and astronomy is very much related with the geography. Okay, for example, a simple example, if I take, like in the small classes, if you remember, we have done the finding time, isn't it, if you remember. Okay, so that was based on what? That was based on simple mathematics. Okay, now map projections or cartography, if you say, we need to have a basic ideas of latitude and longitude, isn't it? Geoid, that the earth which is present in 3D. Okay, we put that thing into 2D. So converting the 3D into 2D, we need some calculations, we need some mathematics. Okay, so that is how maths and geography is related with each other. Okay, so the Arab geographers also developed a new branch of geography that is called mathematical geography. Okay, similarly geology, other subject. Okay, geology also is related with geography. Geology means the subject which study the origin of earth. Okay, and geography definitely is related with geology. In fact, we can say geology is the branch of geography. Okay, so next is relation between the meteorology and geography. If you see, meteorology means the study of climatic or the elements of weather conditions. Okay, which is very much related to the branch of geography that is called climatology, isn't it, which also studies the elements of weather and climate which is present, or the aspects of atmosphere, we can say, isn't it, which is studied by climatology. So meteorology and climatology is, we can say that it is present in the equal platform. So this is also a part of a geography to study about. Okay, similarly we have the pedology also. Pedology means the study of soil, okay, which is related with the origin of soil. So we have a separate branch for that also, what we call it as soil geography, isn't it? If you remember, like in class 10 only, we have studied the soils of India. There we studied different types of soil, where it is found, the characteristics of soil, isn't it, and the vegetation or the types of crops which can be grown in the soil, how erosion is done, how conservation can be done, isn't it? So that is what, that is a branch of a geography. Okay, so pedology and geography is also interdependent with each other or related with each other. Okay, now the similar traces of interdependency we can even see in the social sciences also. For example, history and geography. Okay, we can say that they are the two sides of same coin. Okay, because geography and history, if you see, it is both, it studies about the time and space. isn't it? For example, like Earth has its own past, isn't it? It has evolved from one phase to another in different timings, isn't it? So history is the study of past, isn't it? What has happened in that particular era, or what happened in that particular time, isn't it? So that is what the history studies about, and geography studies about the space, isn't it, or the area, isn't it? So the thing is that over the time how the earth has evolved, isn't it, that is studied by the geography. Okay, and time means history. Okay, so these two subjects are closely related with each other. Okay, and we have the geography, its relation with the have its with the political science is also there. Okay, political science basically it's study about the, you know, the territory, okay, people or the sovereignty. Okay, it talks about that. Okay, and we have a separate branch of geography called political geography, in which we study about the political behavior of the people, within a certain territory. Okay, or in even we compare the political behavior of one particular region with the another also. So in that way political science is also related with the geography. We can find again similar. Okay, we can find the relation on the interdependency of economics with geography. Now economics is a subject which study primarily with the production, distribution, exchange and the consumption of goods, isn't it? And geography is also related. How? Now it depends upon the activities of the human activities, the production, consumption, everything, isn't it? It depends upon the human activities, it depends upon the agriculture. Okay, it depends upon the all other physical aspects of that surrounding region, isn't it? So in that way economics is also related. Okay, like demands of a particular goods depends upon the physical act or the activity of that particular people in that region, isn't it? If they don't have a demand, for example in the cold areas they will have a high demand of the woolen clothes, isn't it? So the production of the woolen clothes will be more in that area, selling of that woolen clothes will also be more in that particular cold areas. So according to the physical features or the physical aspects of that particular region, the production demands and all of the consumption and all, okay, it will also be done. Okay, so economics and geography is also quite related with each other. Now similarly we can even find, you know, the geography, its relation with the anthropology. Okay, its relation with the sociology also. Okay, so that's the reason. Okay, like looking at all the other subjects. Okay, like ultimately we come to a conclusion that geography is an integrating discipline. Okay, so I hope I was able to make you people understand that why geography is considered to be an integrating subject or the integrating discipline. Now we are moving on to the another topic, that is the branches of geography. Okay, now we know geography is a discipline or is a subject which studies about the earth's surface. So it has two different two perspective to study the earth's surface. Okay, one is, or two branches also we can say, one is systematic geography, another is regional geography. Okay, now what is systematic and regional? Okay, now systematic geography means over here we select only one geographical factor and we study that geographical factor for the whole world or a part of that world. Okay, for example, let's say we want to study only about climate, so we will study only about the climate factor for the whole world or for a part of the world. Okay, so that is called systematic approach or systematic geography. Okay, now it is also considered to as, because we select different topics, again we select individual topic, so it is also called topical approach. Okay, and here we take the general landmass, means as a general we study one topic in a general, means the whole world or the whole area we study only one topic, so it is also considered to be as general approach or general geography. Okay, now let's say what is a regional approach. Now in regional approach we select only one small area, we select one area and we study all the components of that area. Okay, let's say we select a particular state or a particular region, and we study about all the aspects like political aspects, social aspects, physical aspects, economical aspects of that particular region. Okay, not only one topic, we will study everything which is present in that particular region or particular area. So that kind of study, when we do in detail of a small region, then we know, then we say it as a regional approach. Okay, so in systematic, whole country can be taken or whole world can be taken, but only one topic will be discussed. And in regional geography, okay, one area will be taken into an account, and every aspect of that area, every component of that area will be studied. Okay, so regional geography, what it gives us is the identification of a particular region, because all the regions are different from one another, isn't it? Are different from one another. Okay, maybe some similarities will be there, but each of this region will have their own unique identity. So the regional geography will help us to find this unique identity of the different region. Okay, so these are the two different branches of geography, systematic and regional. They are also further classified into many different branches. For that we need to see this classification. So here in this figure, as you can see, systematic and regional geography has been classified into many sub branches or the subdivisions. Okay, like in systematic we have physical, bio, human, culture, methods, techniques of geography, and in regional we have regional studies, regional planning, regional analysis, and regional development. Okay, so all those are the different sub branches of the systematic and regional. So in physical geography we have geomorphology, climatology, hydrology, and so now physical geography, over here we study only about the physical attributes of that particular region. Okay, for example we can say climate, which is included in climatology. Of geomorphology we study about the physical features. Hydrology we study about water. Soil we study about the pedology is also there, or the soil geography, is we study about the formation of soil, characteristics of soil. Okay, biology, plant, zoo, human ecology, and environment is also there. Means plant we study about plant, of course, definitely we study about natural vegetation. Zoology we study about the animals. Okay, then we have human ecology. Human ecology means interaction of human with the environment. Okay, and environmental means the about the environment. Okay, the human activities, what are the impact of human activities on the environment. Okay, that is all what we are going to study in the environmental geography. Human and cultural geography is also there. So human geography mainly, it is concerned with the study of the cultural or the man-made features. Okay, like house, villages, towns, cities, railways, roads, breeze. Okay, those are the things that we will be discussing on the human or the cultural geography. Okay, it also has many other branches like cultural geography, population, urban, rural, economic, agriculture, industrial, political, geography of transport and trade, isn't it? So they have different branches are there, but all are man-made features, isn't it? So for example, if you remember in class 10 we studied about agriculture, isn't it? We studied about industries, we study about the transport, trade, if you remember, isn't it? So that is also a part of the human geography, which comes under the systematic approach, isn't it? Like in transport and trade, we did not studied about the agriculture and all, we studied only about the transport and communication, isn't it? So in that way, topical approach, so it is systematic. Okay, methods and techniques of geography, field survey, cartography, quantitative, geoinformatics are also there. So field survey, like for example census, isn't it? We go into the field and we collect datas. Okay, like for example census, okay, which is conducted, counting of people also we can say, which is conducted in every 10 years. Okay, so that is field survey, going to the field, working and collecting datas. Okay, many other field surveys are also there, like plain table survey and all, okay, which is done in geography. So cartography, map making or the map projections, Okay, quantitative, if you remember the quantitative revolution, where we collect datas, the datas are processed, okay, analyzed, and a certain pattern or the structures are created. Okay, the geoinformatives like GPS, isn't it, remote sensing techniques, GIS, isn't it, so all those are geoinformatives. Okay, now the regional approach of geography. Okay, so as you can see here, it is also further classified into 4 different branches. Okay, now why regional planning or the why regional approach is required? uh, what are the reasons for that? So it is uh, the reason behind that is solely, okay, the reason behind that is the development of a particular area. Okay, development of a particular area. So the different quest or the different strategies which are adopted in order to develop a particular region. Okay, so that includes this regional studies, planning, analysis, and the development. Okay, now regional studies. So here in regional studies we have 3 different types of studies: micro, meso, and macro. Now micro means we take a small area to study, and when 2-3 micro plans are taken, or when 2-3 micro regions are taken into an account, and when we study that, okay, it becomes meso. And when the 4-5 or 3-2 meso regions are taken into an account, and when we study, we call it as macro. Okay, so micro, meso, and macro studies. Okay, regional planning. Now regional plannings are also done in multi-level planning. Okay, like we have country, then the state, then the district, then the block, and the village. So in that way, in different layers, the planning of a region is done. Okay, now regional analysis. Now studies, those planning, what they do, they collect information, they collect datas. Okay, and we analyze those datas and all. Okay, and we can find out, what types of minerals are present over there. Okay, what kind of the physical features are present in that particular region, and what are the strategies that we can adopt in order to develop this region. Okay, finally the regional development will be done. Okay, so in that way this regional approach works: studying it, planning it, okay, analyzing it, and finally the development of the place. Okay, so in that way the regional approach of a particular area or a particular place is done. So these are the 2 different branches of geography: systematic approach and the regional approach. Okay students, so those were the things that to be discussed from this chapter, and I hope I was able to clear some of your doubts, and still if you have some doubts you can leave it in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and please like and share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.